Scan the audience. How cute. Wait. That should be good if it stands up. Okay. To start, we're going to do a little game of 2 truths and 1 lie. First one, wait. Yeah. Okay. First one, I have a criminal record. I've been in 9 car accidents, and I've been on a cruise. Which one do we think?
You have a criminal record?
Okay, well, I'll answer at the end. Okay, so there's 3 main things to take away from my little icebreaker speech. 1 being, I'm spontaneous. 2, I'm well-traveled. 3, I've had lots of odd jobs. Okay, so first, spontaneity. For example, just this last Tuesday night at 1 a.m., I drove down to Dauphin Island and back just so I could blast my music, get my energy out, and then I didn't know that there was a tropical storm incoming. So I was going over that big bridge, and this other car almost crashed into me, but they didn't. But their front left headlight was out, so that was scary. Okay. What's the second one? Okay, second, this was back when I lived in West Virginia. We had Flo Rida actually come to our town to do a little summer concert. My best friend at the time, she had broken her foot, so she was on this little scooter. So we ended up getting to the front of the crowd because we were like, she's handicapped. And I ended up getting on stage with Flo Rida and 2 of my other friends while he sang Wild Ones, featuring Sia. Yeah. Okay, secondly, I've lived in lots of different places. So I was born outside of Atlanta, and then we moved to Gadsden or Anniston. I'm not sure if anybody knows where that is. It's a little small butt-fuck town. I don't know if I can cuss, sorry about it. And then we lived in North West Virginia, so an hour south of Pittsburgh. And then we moved to Birmingham, and then we moved back to West Virginia. And then a year ago, we moved back down to Andalusia, Alabama. Also another small-ass town. Okay. And then also, I transferred here from West Virginia University, which is in Morgantown, West Virginia. So I lived there through my elementary school years. And then we have a little tradition that when we win football games, we burn couches in the middle of the street. So yeah. And then, so third, I'm what some employers like to call a job hopper. So my first job at 16, I worked at Sky Zone, a trampoline park. Then I went to Dick's Sporting Goods. Then I worked in a bakery that was a concert venue by night, and I was pouring beer at 17, probably illegal. And then, where did I go? I went to a pizza shop that was in the back of a driving golf range, and so they didn't have AC in the back, so I had my mom call the health department so I could get out of work because it was 105 degrees in there. It was hot as hell. And then, I worked at Dick's Sporting Goods, and then I worked as a hostess, and then I worked at the hospital. So I was just a transporter, just carting people around. The grossest thing, I hope nobody ate before this, I had to help x-ray a foot with maggots out of it, but that's fine. Anyways, now I'm at Taco Mama, back in the food industry, and yeah. So when you think of Caroline Demers, just remember that I'm spontaneous, lived in a lot of places, I've had lots of jobs. Also, answer to the 2 truths and 1 lie, I've never been on a cruise. That was the lie. And this is the audience.